Good morning, and hope you all have been well. And this is part 5 of the Flesh, Blood, and Concrete Let's Play. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's go on ahead and explore these sewers here. Okay, so I can't go over there. She did say it was a secret hideout. Cannot go over there. Hmm. Maybe back in the elevator? Oh, I guess we just go back. Let's go. Oh, okay. Hopefully I didn't miss anything down there. Look, look, look. This is my swimming pool. Isn't it amazing? Pretty cool. I would have loved to have a pool in the basement of my apartment building when I was a kid. It's a shame that all of the water has evaporated though. What do you do here? I like to play with the voices here. Whenever I say something, they say it to me back. Oh, so like the echoes. Or maybe there are voices there. Those are just the echoes though, aren't they? You can even hear them now. They are echoes, but I can play pretend with echoes. Doesn't that make you feel lonely? Sometimes someone comes here every other year, sometimes someone comes once a decade, so I'm used to being lonely. I tried to leave, well, I tried that 73 times. It doesn't work. I thought you said that your family keeps you company because your connection is so strong. But it's different. They don't have arms and legs. Yeah, pretty much it is the wall, the apartment. And clearly she is a part of it, so she really isn't able to, like, leave. Follow me, okay? I want to show you something special. Oh, wow. That wouldn't happen to have a Mori sketched into the piano, would it? I never expected to see a piano here. Who taught you how to play it? My family taught me, see? They're playing it with me. I can feel the keys move not under my fingers, but in sync with them. When I'm lonely and want to cry, and I'm sick of hearing my own voice, I play it. I feel their love wrapping around me. It's beautiful. People come and go and go and go, but my family will be here forever. Aren't you scared of being lonely? Aren't you scared of cold, death, and of the snow outside? Sorry. Hey Lyra, isn't this sound beautiful? Calling it sound is more accurate than music. The notes play mathematically accurate, discordant, and empty. But she's right. It is beautiful. It makes me want to cry. The pulsing organs throbbing in time with her tiny fingers, the white keys folding in seconds before she touches them. Something horrid could not produce such beauty. I want to be in a sympathy with it all. I want to be as harmonic, as loved, as held together as it. My brain hates my body. My soul is nowhere to be found. I'm a human being in 15 discordant parts, all at war. Hmm. You know, it really is like an interesting thing, though. I guess we cannot go all the way down. Well, we can, but he just won't see us. Oh. Hey, piano. But anyways, like, the idea of, like, loneliness and all that is a really interesting one to me. I don't know, I feel like everybody, like, at some given point should have a state of just being by yourself and being alone to really understand your one self and, like, your personality, your everything, you, more better than ever. I feel like I worded that weird, but you kind of get the point. I don't know, and it is something that does, like, suck, you know. A lot of the friends, well, I should more say, like, internet friends, but still, I would consider them very dear friends of mine. that I grew up with, during my more somewhat later teen years. A lot of them have, just kind of like moved on with their own life. Once in a while we'll send like a meme to each other or something like small talk, but it never is the same connection as it once was years ago when we're younger. As you become like an adult, a lot of that kind of like fades away in a sense, and it sucks, for a lot of people. It's something that it's like, what happened to the old days when we were young and all that? But many people can say you grew up, careers happen. A lot of them, I'm sure, made new friends and whatnot, moved to different places, and they got their own priorities, their own things going on. And again, I'm not going to say it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just going to say it's life. Like I brought up yesterday with a whole different topic. It happens. People come and go, as she said. People just move on. They get into other things. And it's not, to say they have no interest in you. Depending on situations, sometimes something happens. A fight, an argument. You don't want to be friends. But I'm not talking about like that kind of stuff. It's more so, I want to get more specifically into, you have a friend group, but as you grow older, things happen and they grow older. They slowly kind of like move away, and sometimes you get that feeling that you're the one in the center or the one still standing in the same spot as they kind of like move away. However you want to feel and word it, and whatever you want to say what it is, that's kind of like the feelings that some people have in those kind of like situations. And to me though, yeah, it is a little bit sad, but honestly it makes me happy. Because being able to talk to people, help people, give them advice on different things, laugh with them, and all sorts of emotions that you deal with them. But now as they get older, you see them in a better position. You see them getting into like better careers, maybe starting a family, getting into relationships, traveling, whatever it is. It's honestly somewhat of a comforting and beautiful thing to see that they're doing okay. Not everything is perfect. There's definitely issues behind closed doors, whether it's financial stuff, all that kind of stuff, but for I guess the main thing, they have something going for themselves. I don't know. It's weird to word. Everybody has their problems, everybody has issues, but it's just kind of like nice to see that they are, doing well with themselves for the most part. Again, everybody has problems and issues and whatnot, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to word. Let's continue onwards. I have something else to show you. I gotta say, I really love the music. It's really nice. Am I in your way? Oh, we can't go back. Oh, what if there was something down the other way? Yeah, hold up. Let me redo that. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Let me see. Okay, you can't go down that way. I'm curious, what if I did this? No. Did I go too far gone? Here we go. So you kind of can, but okay. Gotcha. I was kind of like curious because like, I don't know, there's gotta be like hidden things within the game and whatnot, Anyways though, I guess we'll go on ahead and continue onward. I guess that's a family member. I'll name you Dave. So some more here. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Are you excited to meet your family? Yep, to be a part of something greater, to never be hungry or scared. I'm excited for you too. So I assume she's referring to being a part of it. Oh, this all looks familiar. Beloved, I think I could be happy now. Beloved, yesterday I dreamt that I was swallowed by the sea. Under the waves, the boundaries between us receded, and I fell in love again. So I guess that's her there. There's Flash over there. Oh. I'm going back because the hallway continued downwards. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, okay. So, I would safely assume this is... I don't remember. I can't really confirm it. Well, there's no going back. But would this have been the original room that we grew up in? I don't remember. But clearly something's gonna happen if a save thing appears before you. Is this what you expected? I don't know, but it's beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I knew you'd realize how wonderful life can be. There are 1 billion lonely people. Sorry, there are 1 billion lonely people, all separated by their flimsy flesh. I wish everyone was able to be happy. I wish the epidermis would disappear. Outside, the snow is piled 3 feet high, and everyone is consumed with hatred. It's cold and loveless. That's why you came here, isn't it? To escape. Yes, but I'm still petrified by death. You won't die. You return to the barrier-less existence preceding birth. Will it be painful? No. Are you still scared? So I mean, pretty much the entire idea is like, maybe not necessarily like becoming, well, you are like becoming flesh within the wall, I guess, sure. But I think a great example would probably just be like a tree. Like, trees for the most part live for hundreds of years, some of them, many of them. And, you know, they don't go around to work, they don't have to deal with their annoying fast food job and whatever, dealing with annoying people all the time, annoying, you know, managers, staff, etc., etc. Trees just exist. They don't move much, they don't do anything. The only thing that really moves them is, you know, the wind, or unfortunately if they get chopped down, you know. But, you know, of course, I don't know, that's a different kind of like topic, you know. At least like many of them are like getting like planted and whatnot, but it does kind of suck seeing like deforestation kind of stuff, but I get why it's a necessary thing. But either way though, I'm not here to get into all of that. But I don't know. I think that's like a really decent example. It's just you're kind of like becoming a tree. You're still living, you're still there, but there really isn't any like thoughtful pains. You're just there. You're existing. Almost kind of like a jellyfish in a sense, you know? That's another decent example. Like technically it's a living thing, but it just drifts through the water. Like it exists. It's not like, you know, like a fish, a bear, or anything like that, you know. It just kind of just drifts within the water. If you run into it, it stings, but it never goes out of its way to sting, you know. I don't know. It's hard the word, but I think I get it. No, are you still afraid or still scared? Here's the thing, me personally, no. But clearly she is scared. I'm gonna go with no. I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Can you see that ladder? It'll take you forward. The ladder disintegrates into the smoky darkness below. Metal rungs crumble into marble meat. It's beautiful, yes, incredibly beautiful. That's the only way I can describe it. The ladder is sturdy. It grew here for me. I can tell. The sky is so beautiful. I'm glad I'm alive to see such a beautiful sunset. A sunset of viscera with the peachy hue of adipose tissue and the pink of heartstrings. The fibers, no, the hands, reach out and cradle me. I had never thought there would be something so wondrous in this rotten world. As I descend, the last glimpse of brick fades into soft, loving, infinite meat. Thank you. Thank you for showing me this beautiful world. I'm so happy. You're so lucky, Lyra. You have a perfect life, a perfect family, a perfect home. Are you going to come play with us, Lyra? You have to. You said you would yesterday, so don't go. There you are, sweetheart. I've been looking everywhere for you. Are you having fun with your friends? I'm so happy to hear that. I came to get you because dinner is ready. The whole family's waiting for you. And what are we having for dinner? It's a surprise, but I know you'll like it. Let's go. Oh. Happy end. Thank you for playing. Oh, so like that's it. Okay. How did you find me? I thought I hid really well. Why you were hiding in the first place? I thought you'd be angry with me. Do you want to read it? Hey, thanks for playing my game and getting into the end. It means a lot to me, even if I don't know you. This was my first time making a game, and I certainly made a lot of missteps along the way, but I'm really happy that I could share. Can I go back to the one? Here we go. Whoops. Pieces, my thoughts with you. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Thanks for tagging along. Can I... Here we go. Very interesting. This game was only possible thanks to many kind people who helped me with the beta testing. Thank you for your time and generosity. Okay, so we'll let that go on. So, furthermore, I use graphics for several resources, sites, and additions to the ones I created myself. Bathroom and shower tiles are from... Oh, so it's just giving credit. No. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I won't lie, because, like, my first reaction was, I wish they would have gone much more farther with it, you know, because, like, the beginning, like, it's really cool, it sets the story and everything, but, like, unfortunately, like, it didn't really answer much on Lyra's life and everything at all. I was really hoping that it was gonna go into, like, her life, what's going on with her, why is she here, who is Nika, and be a somewhat, I don't know, 5-10 hour game almost in a sense, and really like dive into that kind of stuff. But it kind of like didn't, because like I was expecting like what would have happened if she would have left wherever she went, or I'm wording this weird. She left maybe the college or somewhere, wanted to, you know, die from, you know, drifting into snow and whatnot, ended up here. It would have been cool if we would have got some backstory on that and other things and answers on, you know, why she is who she is and all that kind of stuff. But it didn't do that. But of course, now seeing that it was their very first game, I understand, because it pretty much is like a test in a sense, you know. It's the first time they've done this, so I understand it. And I think for like a first time game, hearing that part, I think they did a really well job overall. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Man, it's so interesting, because it's like, it sucks because it's like, I want more. I was hoping for more, but I get it. I get it. I get it. What I'm gonna do is, go get my phone real quick, because normally at the end of these games, I'm curious on all the different endings that you can get. Clearly we got like a happy ending, not the best ending, but yeah, or maybe the only ending is a happy ending. I don't know. Okay, so I tried looking into it, unless I suck at it. Let me do this. I couldn't really like find any other like endings, so I'm kind of curious. What if I just go with, yes, I'm afraid? Oh, you shouldn't be scared. What is it that's more frightening than loneliness? I want to see my family and cat again. Okay. So this goes into a different thing then. Gotcha. I was kind of like curious on that, because it's like, honestly, I probably should have gone with yes initially, because like I went with no, like, am I afraid? Me personally, no. But with her, yeah, she said it before, I'm afraid of death. I want to die, but I fear it. I should have gone with yes, but that's okay. We'll see what this leads into. Are you afraid of happiness? Are you afraid that you'll realize that a better future was always possible and that you wasted time running around from it? Well, you can wait in this room for as long as you need to, until I die of hunger. Yes, but thirst will kill you first. You have 3 or 4 days. You're not making an invitation then, you're making a threat. I didn't mean to threaten you. I'll wait for you if you want to think. Interesting, so it does go into a different thing. Wait, what? Oh. Whoops. I should have followed her. Whoops. Can I... Yeah, let me redo that. Let me skip through this. Probably could pause, but that's okay. Alright, let's actually follow her and not go down that way. I don't want to die without finding out what you are. I'm your friend, I think. You're nicer to me than anyone else who came here was, so I wanted to share my joy with you. You look so miserable, and I thought you found it beautiful seeing your childhood bedroom, your grandmother's apartment, your first classroom, fragments of those forgotten happy days. Okay, so I was right about that a lot of that was past events. Very interesting. I don't know if you understand, but there's nothing I can do. What? It doesn't matter if I cry and scream. The walls will never let you out. I'm not in control of anything here. I ask you to leave this place 1,000,000 times. I ask to meet people and make friends outside, but I can only bring people inside of here. Are you telling the truth? I'm not lying. It's you. Can't. Even if you find a way out of this room, the building will never let you go. Even if you find a way out of the building, the town will eat you whole. It'll be painfully slow, pointless. Why would you choose that? Here, there's a path forward to happiness. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the world. It's not goodbye, it's hello. It's beautiful, infinite. Stop it. I don't believe you. I'm never going to believe you. I can't give up and disappear. I'd rather die being crushed between walls of concrete and sinew. You want to leave me alone here again. I just want to live. It's not about you. I just want to live. It's not about that. I just want to live, to see tomorrow, no matter how painful or lonely it is. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the outside world, to getting stuck in traffic, catching a cold, waiting next to an annoying person in line. It hurts, you know. Look at this. The door that we walked through minutes ago is no more. The gap in the wall has been filled in with a solid mass of pulsing flesh. The only exit from this room is down to your happiness. Yet you reject it. You want to starve alone in a lonely and loveless world. I want to keep on fighting. I can't give up and let myself disappear. I showed you beautiful things, wonderful things. I thought I'd make you happy. That glimpse of happiness I saw in the distorted reflections of my past reminded me that I want to go home. I want to see my family's cat, to play in the snow again. And you sure of this? You'd rather die trying to escape than let yourself be happy? Yes. I'm not allowed to do this. My family's going to be angry. She steps back into the wall of meat and sinks her arms into the sinew, propping open a narrow passage with her body. I can't hold this for much longer. You should hurry. Why are you doing this? You are right, Lyra. Your life, your precious, fragile life is yours alone. You won't find a way out of here, but it's better than accepting a fate you despise, isn't it? I'm going to be alone again. I'm going to miss you. No one was ever so nice to me before. I'm not from the same world as you, but it still hurts when people hurt me. Or sorry. What did that say? People hurt or leave me? I missed what that said, sorry. I felt for a moment that I had a friend, that I'd become a normal girl who could go to school and have a pet kitty. It was nice, thank you. Now go, you should hurry, it'll close soon. Don't forget about me, okay? True, and thank you for playing. Gotcha. I was about to say there had to be a different ending. So I'm going to safely assume then that there's two different endings then. Very interesting. And I really like, I know I said it before, like, I wish there was more, and I do wish there was more. But it's really interesting the idea that the author was going into. You can either, slowly give into it, and be one with the wall, one with the flesh, and just be, happy and not go about it in the right ways. You know, it's kind of like, how do I want to word it? It's somewhat like people getting into like things, whether it's like a drug addiction, alcohol addiction. You enjoy it, you're happy, you're in the moment, you're having fun with it. You're happy in that moment. But the reality of it is, everything around you, the flesh, the blood, the concrete, it's destroying itself. And I think it's trying to visualize you yourself may be happy, but everything around you that you see is like disgusting in a way. But to you yourself, you find beauty in that. You're so far gone that you find it to be beautiful. But when a normal person walks in, Henry, what is with all the garbage on the floor? Why have you not cleaned a home in decades? Any person, Sarah, Henry, Derek, I don't care who it is. There's a lot of people in life that fall into that, and they think it's good, but it's not good at all. It's bad. It's terrible. Or you can go down the path that there is going to be more struggle, there is going to be more pain, but it's overall better for you. You may not 100% like it, you may not 100%, be happy with everything, but when you look around you, you got a clean home, no drugs, alcohol, you just kind of like look out and you're like, yeah, things suck right now, but it could be far worse. I have all of this. I got a beautiful home. We can even bring the example from earlier. I got a beautiful garden that I grew. I worked for. Things may not be working out, but at least I'm not that far gone. I didn't go down that road of being stuck at rock bottom, and just being delusional and lying to myself and saying, it's good down here, it's happy, I'm fine, it's okay, while the rest of the world is, doing their own thing and whatnot. You can do whatever you want, but it is not healthy and it is not good mentally to stay at rock bottom for so long and to slowly drift away and to allow the walls to become disgusting, to allow the room to become bad. You cannot allow that to happen. And unfortunately, there are people that are gonna ignore that or even acknowledge it but still do whatever they want. And it sucks because, it goes to a whole new thing that, you can't help everybody. Unfortunately, and I've met these people before, and some of you guys may have as well, that you meet people that are just too far gone. You can give them everything. You can give them your home, your wealth, I don't know, your wife, husband, a new car. You can give them your everything. But it's not enough. It never was meant to be enough to change that person. Because they are too stuck in their mind that everything is fine and they're okay with this lifestyle and this and that, that you go through the process of giving them everything. And in the end, you both end up, broke and just too far gone. That's definitely a different thing that I brought up and definitely random, but I think it has some relevance to what I'm kind of like getting at. Again, I'd rather live through a life, working hard, doing what needs to be done, you know, and just getting by day, then just slowly drifting away, allowing the wall to consume you, allowing the voices to take over, allowing everything to just slowly destroy itself around you. It's really, really cool what the author was going for. I get it by seeing that other ending. It's such a good game. I love it a lot. Again, I wish there was more with like Lyra and Nika, with like why she got here and whatnot. But with it being their very first game, they did a beautiful job with the game. I love it a lot, honestly. It's really, really well said and well told. With that being said, I want to get into some new games that we will be getting into on the channel before I ramble any further, so yeah. Alrighty, so on the channel, most likely the next Let's Play is going to be a game called Night in the Woods. It is a game that my sister has been wanting me to play during the fall time for a long while. So I'm going to be getting into that. She's been telling me that it's a very, very good game, and she like plays it once a year during the fall time. So yeah, I don't know why the fall time, but that's when she normally plays it. She recommended it to me. So that's most likely going to be the next one we'll be getting into. After that, I do want to get back into the Man series, you know, the Crooked Man, the Sandman, and all of that. The next one we'll get into is the Boogeyman, and then the Hangman, and then that'll end that series. And then from then on, I have no clue, honestly. Might get into the Witch's House. What's the other one? Not Dollhouse, but oh, what is it called? Is it Dollhouse? I don't remember. I don't think it's Dollhouse. Oh, I forgot what it's called. I don't remember. I see the character's face, like the Dr. Dad that makes dolls and whatnot. That game. Let me look it up. Alright, sorry for the pause there, sorry. Mad Father was the name of the game. I don't know why I said Dollhouse, but yeah, Mad Father was the one that I'm talking about. And there was another one that I bought recently that I might actually get into after Night in the Woods. Let me find it real quick. Alright, sorry for the pause there, but yeah, the other ones that we may get into as well. I did get a game called Alice Mare. I don't know anything about it, but I believe it's another RPG horror game. And then, what is it? The Forest of Drizzling Rain. That one, honestly, was one that I am interested in. So, yeah, I haven't bought those two. No, I think I bought Alice Mare, but I haven't bought the other one, the Drizzling Rain one. It's like 15 bucks. I mean, I'll probably get it today anyways, but, yeah. But either way, let me try to word it better. Most definitely the next one, so we get into it, is going to be Night in the Woods. I am 99.9% sure that that's what we're going to do. After that, I might get into Alice Mare, might get into the Man series, might get into the Drizzling Rain one, or maybe some other random one, because there is quite a few that I haven't even gone through yet that I do want to play for the very first time, so yeah, but either way, we'll see what happens. Anyways though, I want to say again, thanks to the author, the creator of this game. It is a very, very well made game, especially for it being their very first game ever made. I guess just to kind of like say my opinions on it, I think the one critique or complaint, however you want to word it, is I really wish they would have dived a little more into like Lyra's wife, trying to connect some dots there, explaining like what was going on and whatnot, you know. I wish they would have pushed that a little bit more, but I understand for it being their very first game, it's a much more shorter game, and yeah, either way, I get it. And plus, by the way, I don't think the author would ever see this. What is up with collecting all the items? Like, I totally forgot about that. Like, these items did nothing at all. It's not that big of a deal, but like there were so many different items that you can get. Anyways, I'm not gonna focus on the items. It's not the end of the world, but I thought they might have like gone into something. So yeah, and sorry about that. That was my dog, but yeah. Anyways, though, very enjoyable. Loved it a lot. I would definitely put this probably in my top 5 favorite RPG horror games. I'd have to think about that honestly because it's like I would say top 3 um Ebe is number 1, Amori number 2, Blank Dream number 3. And I'm not sure where to place this one because like I have played some other ones like Pockemir, but I honestly wasn't a big fan of that one at all by the ending and all, but I forgot if I played some others. Corpse Party, no, not Corpse Party, The Crooked Man. Corpse Party is a whole different one that we may get into at some point. I'll just stop there. Whenever I get into making like more games and whatnot and playing them, I might do like a top 10 or top 5 video on the channel. I know somebody years ago brought that up, but who knows if I'll ever do it or not. Anyways though, let me stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.